This is Arib. He developed a $1.5 million AI app all by himself. And the crazy part is he built it in less than a week.
So I spent a week from the idea and kind of just launched it. And a week later, I had...
But there was a problem. All of these users didn't pay him a single dollar. Arib came up with a monetization strategy that scaled him to over $120,000 a month.
I just came up with this idea, like, let's just make $1 for like 100 credits. I remember at the end of the day, we ended up with like, and I was like, wow.
In this video, Arib will share the exact concept, marketing and monetization blueprints he used to build the $1.5 million app as a solo developer. I'm Sebi Ionescu, and this is Skill Nuggets.
My name's Arib, 19-year-old from the Bay, building AI tools. Right now, working on this company called Musicify, which is building AI tools for musicians and artists around the world. And we have like over 1 million users. One day we had 28,000 new signups in one day.
People really liked it. People were sharing it. And it was super simple. It was like select between Drake, Ariana Grande, and Kanye West. And you just upload a vocal file and press convert. That was the entire site. Yeah, so the marketing strategy for Musicify, I would say it's like really insane. Because with 5 months to take something from 0 to like 1.5 million users, it's pretty, you have to do some crazy shit. There's one big thing that everyone forgets, or most people forget when they're marketing a product, and that's like the timing of when you launch it. So the time that I launched Musicify was like, I would say perfect. Actually, I would say perfect. And the reason I would say that is because it was right after the Drake Weekend song came out, and like the buzz was there, right? So it's like, I didn't let the buzz like die out. I was like, okay, buzz is here. I'm going to launch this in like the next 5-10 days. You realize like content creators are the people that like rule the world. And like, I don't want to be going out and marketing my own products. I don't want to be creating my own pages, but I can find people like you that have like your own audience and figure out a way that I can incentivize you to share my tool to your audience. People are already posting so much AI-generated content. We just kind of went to these big accounts that had like they're growing very quickly at the time too, right? Because it's all over TikTok. And we're like, hey, you're already going to post this content. Like, we can help you make money while you do it. So here's 25%. Some people were like 30, 40%. We can do custom affiliates. And we kind of just gave them the link. And that's pretty much it. The problem with TikTok is you get a large amount of traffic, but it's not high quality traffic. And what I mean by that is like, if you're scrolling on TikTok and you see an AI cover, it's not very targeted, right? It's just like some random person could be just chilling in their home, see this cover, go to the site, maybe try it, but they're never going to purchase a plan. So we'll get millions of users, or hundreds of thousands of views coming from TikTok, not really converting. But then we started doing long form content as well. We had a couple of influencers that made like YouTube videos about us. Like, here are some of the coolest AI music tools.
Arib is the perfect proof you can start $1 million app in just 7 days. But that comes with knowing the right information and finding the right problem to solve. Now imagine a place that gives you access to all of this. A place where simple ideas turn into $1 million online businesses. That's the power of Skill Nuggets. Every week you get a free business idea and full case studies, all backed by data of real entrepreneurs. So, if you are serious to build a profitable side project, hit the first link in the description and you will get free access to other solo developer ideas just like Arib, so you can get started on your journey. So let's get back to how Arib actually launched this business.
Yeah, so that's how that is. We spent a lot of time with SEO. We spent a lot of time with YouTube. Realized like long form content has a much higher conversion rate. We had one video that someone posted about just talking about our product. Just like, yeah, like Musicify is pretty cool. I've been using it for this. Like the voices are insane. And that brought in like 20K new MRR. And we were like, okay, cool. This is interesting. A video with 300,000 views on YouTube brought in 20K new MRR. We should probably focus on long form. Yeah, so we're focusing on long form now. So we're doing a lot more YouTube videos.
So like turn that switch on first day. I think we launched it 10 p.m. to 10 p.m. And from 10 p.m. to 12 p.m., that was the first day, and we made like $200. And I was like, oh shoot, this is sick.
Yeah.
So I go to sleep. I wake up the next morning. When I wake up at like 8, we'd made already like $600, and I was like, yo, this is cool. And I remember at the end of the day, we ended up with like $1,200, and I was like, wow. We just generated $1,200 from a $1 subscription. It wasn't even a subscription. It was like $1 time credit thing. And I was like, yeah, this is really good. So that's how we started making money, and slowly built out the product to be better. What I did was really like I said, you got to ask people sometimes for favors.
Yeah.
So I hit up the founder of the company that we were running on, Modal, and I was like, hey, look, like we're getting a lot of traffic right now. I'm like 19. I'm using like my personal funds on this, and like I'm willing to put you guys' link on our site and be like, we're powered by you guys, and if you can give us some credits, that'd be great. Dude gives me $6,000 in credits. He was like, yo, I think his message was like, I've been there before too. Keep killing it.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, dude, like that's awesome.
My plan right now is continuing to just keep building it out. I think there's like a pretty big future for audio tools like this. Not just in the music space, but also in the gaming space. Imagine you never have to hire a voice actor for a game again.
Right.
Imagine you never have to voice act a character in a movie again, whatever it is, right? Also imagine like all the audio in a game, for example, like the sound of footsteps, the sound of rain, the sound of shooting, whatever it is, like it actually has to be recorded and then put into the game. Imagine you could just generate it with text. So like that's what's interesting to me. Like building all these tools and actually like disrupting not just music, but like gaming and animation, because the actual TAM for music is actually pretty small. TAM is just total addressable market. I think for software tools for music creation is like, it's less than like $1 billion. It's very small.
Small market, yeah.
But like music as a whole is only a $25 billion market, which is pretty crazy to think. But gaming is a $250 billion market. So it's like 10 times bigger. I think there's two things that we're going to try and do. One is like we're going to try and build, like the way Midjourney made it possible for anyone in this room to be an artist, Musicfy is going to make it possible for anyone to be a musician. Or we're going to help disrupt like gaming and animation via like the tools we build out for them, and make it just so cheap to build games and so cheap to make movies, and just like, yeah, that's where we're focused.
Do you plan on ever selling it, or do you want to, is it like yours and you like?
I mean, I think like Manny Kosh, if you know who Manny Koshman is, he's like this really cool car guy in LA. But he has this saying, he's like, everything is on sale for the right price except my wife. Right now the company is valued at like raising at like 17 million. So not below that. I had a conversation with my friend yesterday actually, and we were like, yo, like why are we sitting here in Dubai like on this penthouse, and why are our friends still sitting in class, right? Like what made us different, right? Our friends were actually smarter than us. Like we shouldn't be here. And then I realized it came down to one main thing. It was like, we're actually just so delusional to think that we could have made it, that we actually tried something that was crazy and it worked. Like for example, like 99% of people won't do startups because there's a 99% of them failing, you know? So it's like, we are the 1% that think we're going to do it. And then we actually succeeded because we were so like consistent, right? Like that's the main thing about startup. If you're consistent, something will work out.
You think it's too late to get started on one of those?
I don't think it's too late to get started if you have distribution. Like that's the only thing. Like for example, I have a friend that owns the domain stocks.ai. And like last night I woke up with the idea of like, dude, if he owns the domain stocks.ai, I have a friend who's like one of the biggest stocks influencers. Imagine if we just built a software product that kind of helped people analyze stocks. And just,
interesting.
And it's just like random ideas kind of just come to me. Success is 90% just like consistency, and it's 5% luck and 5% skill.
But then what does success look like to you?
It's 5 things. I want to be able to do what I want, when I want, with who I want, wherever I want, for however long I want. So complete freedom.
Like actually you can live a really good life with even like $5 million, which is a crazy thing people realize. Like even with $10 million, which nowadays doesn't sound a lot, you can live like a really good life. Your life's not going to improve from like 10 to 20 million.
Yes.
Like it doesn't, like from 10 to 100 million, yeah, it will improve like 1%, right? But like the biggest improvement is like from $1,000 a month to like $50,000 a month. That's like the biggest improvement, right? You like, your life just gets crazy big, way better. But now it's just chill. It's just like enjoy life, take care of my parents, take care of my sister and brother, and just chill out.
So you are here in Dubai right now. You were just saying you stayed in the penthouse. Do you ever think about moving here?
All the time. Every time I come, I try to like get off my computer and just like work, and then there's like another place that we have to go. With something we have to do. Always something to do here, which is like the main problem. I love the city. I love the people. Everyone's great. No one works. That's the problem. Or the people I hang around, and that's fun because they come here to enjoy. And I think like in my mind, like Dubai is a place I come to enjoy. I'm gonna keep coming back. This is the third time I was here this year, literally alone. So I'll be coming back a lot. I think eventually I will move here, like just for like 3-4 months of the year.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you like, subscribe, and comment. And comment Will the Pew.